If you can please come closer right here. Okay, so zone number 4 is for the hot water, indirect hot water tank. Anytime the water drops the temperature in the tank, it will basically jumper these two things out, right? So it will basically jumper these two terminals together, okay? And let's follow the other side so I can show what's happening. So here's the aquastat for the tank temperature, and basically it will jumper these two screws together, right? So that's how you get the signal. Basically they will be jumpered together, okay? And then that signal is sent back to zone number 4, okay? And zone number 4 has one a switch right here that says off and on. Always have to be on, because what happens is when the temperature of the hot water drops, this board will disconnect all these 3 zones. Any heating zones will be disabled. Number 1 priority will be given to zone 4. What that means is all these valves for the heating valves will be shut off. They're not gonna get power. Circulator pump's gonna come on, and the circulator comes on, and water is only, the hot water from the boiler is only pumped to the indirect tank. Everything else is off. That way all the water is supplied to the indirect tank, and it heats up the water again for domestic hot water. So this has to be priority. It has to be priority. That's a good thing. We already set this here. Now we are sending the signal to the zone valve. Let me show this zone valve. So that in my case, that's the zone valve for the indirect hot water, and I'm sending 26 volts to that. So I'm sending in 26 volts. The valve opens, okay? So my problem in this case is the valve opens, but also at the end of the valve there is a end switch, what's called end switch. So we have 26 volts between yellow and blue, and we have also red and white, and that's end switch. What that means is once the valve is completely open, okay, that switch will close, basically jumper together. So here in the diagram we can see the bottom one is 26 volts, the top one is just a switch. See, it says end, and that will jumper together. So that switch will be closed. In my case, that's not closing. So what I can do, I can close it myself. Okay, and the boiler is gonna come on because right now the water is cold in the tank. So here this is 26 volts. Right here is just the end switch. 1 and 2. If I jumper this, the boiler starting. So that means the circulator is gonna come on and water is gonna heat up. All right, I'm not gonna do this. Basically, the conclusion here is we excluded the aquastat from the boiler. Okay, aquastat works fine because the water temperature is low. Then we also excluded that the board is bad because board is good. Here is zone number 4 is on. Also, we know that we're sending 26 volt signal to the zone valve, and the valve actually opens, but it does not open all the way to make that end switch, and that's why the board does not get feedback from the valve. So the valve itself is bad and needs to be replaced. All right, thanks for watching.